today we got some Resident Evil 7 benchmarks. What is up guys, Frankie Dingleberry here. So unless you've been living under a rock, you should probably know that Resident Evil 7 is out. And so today I decided to bring you guys benchmarks for the game using my PC hardware setup, which I feel represents the average, consumer a little bit better than, the 1080 benchmarks with the i7 7700 billion K. And what's actually really cool is Resident Evil 7 has a pretty damn good port, especially on release. Like, so many games nowadays get released and the ports are garbage with like the worst performance on even the highest end graphics cards and hardware and stuff like that. But Resident Evil 7 seemed to nail it pretty damn good, and even people using budget hardware like myself are able to get a really good experience. My hardware setup will be in the description down below, but basically it's an AMD FX-6300 overclocked with a Nvidia GTX 960 super clocked edition from EVGA. This is a 2GB variant though, not the 4GB, and 16GB of DDR3 at 1866 MHz. And as you can see on screen right now, these are the settings that we're using, which is everything on absolute max that the game allowed me to turn up on 1080p. Other than that, the shadows are on medium, but everything else is completely cranked. And this is why the shadows are on medium. If they're turned up any higher, the gameplay experience is just disgusting, and you get something like 16 FPS average. And so yeah, but everything else can be cranked, and you could actually turn off reflections and subsurface scattering, which actually does boost performance by about 10% compared to the benchmarks that you're going to see right now. But the gameplay is still perfectly fine, and you get near max graphical fidelity, so I just leave it on because it's super smooth anyways. So yeah, I guess that's everything, other than letting you know that the gameplay was recorded outside of the benchmarking, so the numbers aren't tainted at all. So without further ado, let's jump right into the benchmarks.
Mia? Mia, oh, thank God I found you. It's me, it's Ethan.
Ethan? Ethan?
Are you alright?
You shouldn't be here.
What do you mean? You contacted me.
No, I wouldn't. Did I? Did anyone see you? Did he see you?
Hey, who else is here? What the hell's going on?
Daddy's coming. We need to go.
Daddy?
We need to go now!
So yeah, as you can see, the gameplay is nice and smooth, and the port is really well optimized. Gotta hand it out to Capcom for actually releasing a good PC port. So yeah, you pretty much will never dip below the 60 FPS unless you record a shadow play like the gameplay, and it seems to work pretty damn good on hardware that's pretty budget. So hopefully this video helped you, and if it did, leave a like and let me know in the comment section down below what hardware that you have. And yeah, so I guess that's it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Peace out, YouTube.